Today we are going to learn the chapter electricity. It is second session for this chapter. First day we have learned about the charge. What is charge and some worth noting points about the charge. And I think that you are very clear about charge. Again the question arises that what is electricity? The physics define that electricity is a form of energy which is easily controllable and convertible in another form of energy and possesses in a conductor due to flow of charge through the conductor under potential difference. In this definition, I use the term potential difference and also point that the direction of flow of electricity is in the opposite direction of flow of charge. Means if electron is flowing in this direction, flow of electron in a conductor, then the electrical energy is flowing in this direction. Flow of electricity the definition is saying that electricity is a form of energy which is easily controllable and convertible into another form of energy and possesses in a conductor due to flow of charge through the conductor. But the direction of flow of electricity is in the opposite direction of flow of charge. So we say that this energy is possessed in a conductor due to flow of charge. Directly flow of charge is not electricity. And I think it is my concept. It is my understanding. I am giving for you for discussion with your seniors, researchers, scholars, and so other teachers that why the direction of flow of electrical energy is opposite in the direction of flow of charge. If electrical energy is flow of charge, then the direction is why opposite. It is a note of interrogation about the electricity, about the concept of electricity. Don't go on we are not going to discuss on this point. I proceed further. Then we have discussed in this here a term potential. Potential, a term potential, and a question comes in our mind that what is potential? But at first we learn that electrical energy or electricity did flow in every matter present in the universe. As for example, can electricity flow in wood? Is it possible? Can electricity flow in your desk? Is it possible? Can electricity flow in the bricks and in the walls of this building? Is it possible? Can electricity flow in the plastic? Is it possible? The answer is no. Then in which matter it flow, that metals are metal. Then what is the difference between these materials? The science classify in 4 categories. That categories are insulator, semiconductor, conductor, and superconductor. Then question comes in mind to the student that which substance is insulator, which substance is semiconductor, which substance is conductor, and which substance is superconductor. At first, insulator. We know that wood or plastic or bricks or stone are unable to conduct electricity. Why? When we see the atomic structure of that material and the electronic configuration of its atom, then we find that it has no free electron, loose electrons in insulators. The insulator has no free electron to move from one place to another place, as per electronic configuration of that materials. And so they are unable to conduct electricity. Since electricity is produced in positive conductor due to flow of charge, and in insulator the free electrons are not present, and due to that the charge does not flow through the insulators, and so electricity is not conducted through the insulators like wood, bricks, stone, and other insulators. In simply, all non-metals are insulator except a non-metal, that is graphite, allotropes of carbon. Next, semiconductor. The name defines semiconductor, a substance which allow to flow the electric energy or electrical charge through itself to some extent. It does not allow complete flow of charge through itself. Reason is, the free electrons are in very less number present in the semiconductors like silicon. If you write the electronic configuration or study the atomic structure, then we understand that silicon has no free electron so much, and due to that the silicon allow the electrical energy to flow, allow the charge to flow from one place to another place, but the number of charge is very less, so the electrical energy is also possessed in a very little quantity, and its flow have a low magnitude. So the semiconductors have not free electron to flow electricity through itself. And the semiconductors are silicon, germanium, etc. These two metals are semiconductor, and they are very useful in this electronic period. They are used in computer, all computer devices, computer software, and in mobile, in computer games, and internet semiconductor. In internet and computer hardware, in all these things, the semiconductor are used. The semiconductors are also used to make solar panels. The third type of metal is conductor, a material through which electrical energy flow easily is called conductor, and the reason the materials which have a large number of free electrons, billions and billions free electrons are present in the conductor, so they are able to flow electrical energy through itself without obstruction. They produce obstruction in very little quantity. That are gold, silver, aluminum, copper, iron. Near about every metal is good conductor of electricity except a metal called lead. Lead is a metal which does not allow to pass the electrical energy through itself. And superconductors. The conductors are used in household equipments or electrical iron or heater or electrical wiring and so many things. The good conductors are used, you know very well. And the last type of material is superconductor. A material which does not produce any resistance in the flow of charge through itself, means loss of energy is zero. We have learned in the charge that an accelerated charge emits energy and loses its energy. And that energy is converted into heat energy when electrical energy passes through the conductor. So, in superconductor, the resistance produced by the superconductor is zero, and due to that, the energy loss is zero, and total quantity of charge or electrical energy reaches from one end to another end. There is no loss of energy. But in practical, superconductors are not available. But in laboratory, by experiment, the scientists prove that mercury is Bjerg-like superconductor at 4.2 Kelvin temperature. You know the Kelvin temperature. And another thing, some alloys are superconductor at 125 Kelvin. But these temperatures are not possible in common life because 273 Kelvin is minus 273 Kelvin is 0 degrees centigrade. So, semiconductors are not present, but they are in experimental stage. In this way, we learn that there are 4 types of materials that are insulator, semiconductor, conductor, and superconductor. Now we are going at main point. What is potential? What is potential? To learn about the potential, Suppose this AB, no, suppose this is a heavily charged object and this is positively charged. The maximum charge present on the outermost surface of a sphere we learned previously. It is heavily charged, positive charge object. And we know that charge so electrostatic force around itself, and that area is called influence area of the charge. Suppose the influence area of this charge is here. Up to this distance, it exerts force of attraction or force of repulsion. Up to this point. And out of this, it is unable to exert the force of attraction or force of repulsion. Okay? We are taking a unique positive charge here, out of its influence area. Out of influence area, any point is called infinity for this charge object. It is convention. For this charge object, this point is infinity, where the single positive charge is present. Now, we are going to carry this positive charge from this infinity to a point B. This point B, we want to carry this positive charge, and now it is here at B. What happens when we carry the positive charge from here infinity to this point? The positive charge repels this single positive charge in opposite direction, and due to this force, in against of this force, we have to do some work to carry this single positive charge from infinity to that point. Some quantity of work is done during the carrying the positive, single positive charge from infinity to this point, and this work done, magnitude of this work done, gives the potential at this point. Gives the magnitude of potential at this point. It means potential is equal to carrying charge from infinity to a point, and the work is done. Means work by charge. Potential is equal to work by charge. Means during carrying the charge, we have to do some work, and that quantity of work is called potential at this point. If unit charge is present and 1 joule work is done, and if charge is joule, here suppose the charge is joule, not unit, and work is done, therefore potential is equal to W by Q. W by Q. So, and the potential is represented by V. V is equal to W by Q. To carry Q charge from infinity to a point B, the work when done is W, so the potential at this point B HWY, Q in the influence of this charged object, heavily charged object. Then what is the SI unit of potential? What is the SI unit of potential? Think about this. It is very easy. If you know the units of work and Q, then you are able to describe the SI unit of potential. We know the unit of work. We know that work done unit is potential is equal to work done is denoted by joule and charge is denoted by C coulomb, and the symbol of the potential is B, and the SI unit is volt. The volt is equal to joule per coulomb. SI unit of potential is volt, and volt is equal to joule per coulomb. Then what is the definition of 1 volt? Here is clear that during carrying 1 coulomb charge from infinity to a point under influence of a heavily charged object, and if during this, if 1 joule work is done, then the potential is called 1 volt. Means 1 volt is equal to 1 joule per coulomb. 1 joule per coulomb. It means carrying 1 coulomb charge from infinity to a point, if 1 joule work is done, then the potential at that point is 1 volt. I think that it is clear. And then a point arises that is it possible that potential at point B is same at A? The potential at A and B is same for a influence charge body. See it? This is a charged body, positively charged object, and a point is B here, and a point is A here, and the Q charge is here, Q plus charge is here, and this is influence area of this object. Then the work done during carrying this Q charge from infinity to B is WB by Q, suppose, and carrying this charge up to A, the is work done is equal to WA by charge Q. The question is it possible that WA is equal to WB? What is the answer you think? Whether the WA is equal to WB, is it possible? Think about this. You know that the heavily positive charge repel the Q positive charge, and due to repulsion you have to do some work. Think, you have carried here, then you have done WB work, but when you are starting to come at A, then the distance between this heavily charged body and this point is nearer in respect of the B. So the repulsive force according to the Faraday's law, it is very high. The repulsion force is very high, so you have to do more work to reach up to A and the WA work is greater than WB. WA is not equal to B, but WA is greater than WB. It means the potential at A is greater than potential at B, and BA is greater than BB. And if anyone asks that what is potential difference between A and B, then you will subtract BA minus BB. You have to subtract BA minus BB, that is WA by Q minus WB by Q, and that last result is W by Q. And potential difference in B is equal to also W by Q. Why? You think when the Q charge is coming from here to here, it covers this distance, and when you again start from here to here A, then you have to cover this distance up to B, and the extra distance is between B and A. This is extra, means this work done is extra in respect of B at A. So the difference is WA minus WB, the excess work done during carrying the unit positive charge from B to A. It means potential difference is the potential between the 2 points during carrying unit positive charge from one point to another point in the influence of a charged body. This is the last. Again we will learn in third session about so many points. Thank you for hearing me so quietly. Beware from Corona-19, make a social distance. Again, thank you.